One of the questions that I frequently get from new clients is, why should I hire a DWI lawyer when everyone tells me I'm going to get convicted anyway?
Well, I can tell you I get that question all the time. And when I'm sitting with prospective clients, my explanation is very simple. There are a lot of technical issues and legal issues for an attorney to consider when deciding how best to defend someone who's sitting before them. So my answer to them as to whether you need an attorney, the answer is, unfortunately, it sounds self-serving, but the answer is yes. The issues are so technical and the issues are so specific that without an attorney, a layperson would never know if they have any legal rights to challenge the charge of a DWI. Without an attorney who's been doing this for a long time, the state will have an easy chance of prosecuting you and convicting you. You need an attorney to sift through all the discovery, sift through all the technical and legal jargon that's presented to you by the prosecutor, and have someone analyze it along with an expert, which I often use in my cases, to discern whether or not there is any real issues for which to defend you on. And again, my final answer on that is, without an attorney who knows what they're doing, you'll never know if you would have had any defenses, and you'll never know if you could have won this DWI or beat this DWI. All right. Eric, do you have anything to add to what I just said about DWIs?
The one thing that I think it's important to add is that when the police do everything right in a DWI investigation, there really are very few defenses that we can assert that are going to beat the charges or reduce the charges. But police officers are human, just like everybody else, and human beings make mistakes. And that's where the lawyers and the experts come in. We find those mistakes, and we can capitalize on those mistakes to your benefit. And that's why I think your point about experts is so valuable. And I also always bring in an expert to review the machines and the reports and make sure that those tests and that the certifications are all administered properly, because two sets of eyes are better than one, and their eyes are specifically trained for those particular issues.
To your point on utilizing an expert, which is a follow-up to my point on utilizing an expert, I do so in every case. And I think that hiring an expert, someone with a set of eyes that is trained specifically in the introduction of the ALCO test, in the performance of the procedures involving the ALCO test, is critical to all defenses of every DWI case. And I insist, as part of my retention, that we retain an independent expert on every case. That's just the way I think all DWI cases should be handled.